Kenya's economy is showing signs of slowing down. Recent data paint a concerning picture. Growth between April and June 2024 was only 4.3%. This is significantly lower than the 5.6% growth recorded during the same period last year. This slowdown marks the lowest growth rate Kenya has experienced since 2022. The decline in economic activity raises concerns about the country's overall economic health. It signals a potential weakening of economic fundamentals. Understanding the factors driving this slowdown is crucial for policymakers and stakeholders. Addressing these issues is essential to ensure sustainable growth. The slowdown is a cause for concern, but it's not a reason to panic. Kenya has weathered economic storms before. With the right policies and interventions, the country can navigate this challenging period. The focus should be on stimulating growth and creating an environment conducive to investment and job creation. Two primary factors are contributing to Kenya's economic slowdown: lower output and reduced consumer spending. Lower output across various sectors, including manufacturing and services, is a significant drag on growth. This decline in production can be attributed to several factors, including global economic headwinds and domestic challenges. Reduced consumer spending is another major concern. Kenyans are tightening their belts as inflation erodes their purchasing power. The rising cost of living, driven by factors like higher fuel and food prices, is forcing consumers to cut back on discretionary spending. This decline in consumer demand further dampens economic activity. Addressing these issues requires a multi-pronged approach. Policymakers need to find ways to boost output and stimulate investment. Measures to control inflation and ease the burden on consumers are also crucial. By addressing both supply side and demand side constraints, Kenya can hope to revive its economic momentum. Kenya's agricultural sector, a cornerstone of its economy, is facing significant headwinds. The sector experienced a sharp decline in growth, plummeting from 7.8% last year to a meager 4.8% in the recent quarter. This downturn in agriculture has sent ripples throughout the economy, impacting livelihoods and overall economic performance. Several factors have contributed to this agricultural slowdown. Unfavorable weather patterns, including erratic rainfall and prolonged droughts, have severely impacted crop yields. The rising cost of inputs, such as fertilizers and seeds, has further squeezed farmers' margins, making it challenging to maintain production levels. Pests and diseases have also taken a toll on agricultural output. The agricultural sector's significance to Kenya's economy cannot be overstated. It employs a large portion of the population and contributes significantly to export earnings. The slowdown in agriculture has far-reaching implications. It threatens food security, reduces rural incomes, and impacts the country's balance of trade. The economic downturn in Kenya has several profound impacts. Firstly, it affects employment, with many sectors experiencing job losses or stagnant wages. Secondly, it influences public services as government revenues decline, leading to potential cuts in essential services. Thirdly, the downturn affects investor confidence, making it harder for businesses to secure funding and expand. Lastly, social stability can be threatened as economic hardships exacerbate inequalities and create social tensions. Addressing these impacts requires a comprehensive strategy that includes economic reforms, social safety nets, and measures to restore investor confidence.